All right, now look now. How we find out the ending of this reality TV show the day the reality TV show comes out. Now, not only did we find that Evelyn Lozada got engaged after doing this show, The Queen's Court on Peacock, but now we find out that Tamar Braxton too is engaged. Baby, let me tell you something. Either they are trying their hardest to promote this show. I mean, granted, it's great that they found love on the show. I tell you, it's great. But I had to wonder. I was like, all 10 episodes must be available right now on Peacock. And they are posting this information right now to get us to watch. But it's almost like, do I need to even watch now that I know what happened? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes part of the fun in watching a lot of these shows is figuring out who's going to make it at the end. But now it's kind of like, do I need to watch this show because I already know who made it at the end? The only thing I'm waiting for now is for somebody to tell me, oh, Nivea is engaged too. You know what I'm saying? They might as well drop the news today while we still on topic. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the tea because we got to also talk about some Xscape news. So here's the thing. Now, you guys had seen Tamar with this man before, and we had wondered if they were still together, right? So the man's name he's an attorney. His name is Jeremy J.R. Robinson. Okay, now you guys know the show The Queen's Court is on Peacock. It's hosted by Holly Robinson and Rodney Peete. And basically it features Tamar, Evelyn, and Nivea, as they date a group of 21 men vying for their potential queens. Okay? So here's the thing. Apparently, JR proposed to Tamar during the final moments of the season's finale. He told her, I don't want to be your friend. I want to be your husband. I'm here forever because I don't see my life without you. And I love you, Tamar. Tamar, will you marry me? And so for Tamar, she says, I can't believe I found what I was looking for. They are now busy planning their wedding. And she tells Entertainment Tonight, well, look, I had to find Mr. Right somewhere. I feel like I looked high and low. And the truth is, I wanted to meet some potentials on there in a different kind of way. You meet people through people. And I think I done ran out of people. Okay. So she felt like doing the Queen's Court, something told her to trust the process. She had never done anything like this before. And she was like, what's the worst that can happen? She could find love. So she does find love. So now we know Tamar is off the market and she too is preparing for her wedding. Let me tell y'all something. They probably need to do a season 2 because I'm sure it is a lot of other people out there looking for love. And the way this thing is going, I mean, it looks like season 2 might be on the horizon sometime soon. So let me know in the chatterization, who would you like to see next on the show? And I wonder if Nivea didn't find nobody, maybe they could bring her back again because I don't know. I just like seeing Nivea on my TV screen. Okay. So anyway, y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. And now let's move on to this Xscape news. All right. So Xscape and SWV, baby. Listen, this is the drama that just keeps on giving. And I am not mad about it. No, I'm not. No, I am not. Because now in this upcoming episode, we are going to see Xscape and SWV disagree on who should be the tour headliner. Now, really, it ain't no tour. Okay, let's just get that started. Let's get that straight right off the bat. It ain't gonna be no tour. At the most, it would be a one date type situation. So as they all sit down to discuss it with management, Kandi says, based on our last tour, we would like to be considered the headliners. Now, let's get into it. You guys may recall that Xscape, when they got back together, they did the Great Escape tour. Okay, so they were the headliners on that tour. I'm going to come back to that point because it's very important because somebody going to pull some receipts and it's definitely going to be worth it. Okay. All right. So in this video clip, they're all sitting around and Kandi jumps the conversation off. One thing you got to say about Kandi, I mean, Kandi ain't afraid of nothing on these shows, okay? Candy's not afraid to speak her mind, and you got a whole vocal group of like, and when I say vocal, I mean outspoken group of women, okay? All sitting there, all accomplished in their own rights. And for her to sit up there and say that, she's like, oh yes, we want top billing. Boom, okay? Now, Latasha and actually most of the other girls in Xscape is oddly quiet. So I think that they probably let Kandi have this one. They said, no, girl, you're going to be the bad guy on this one because you used to being the bad guy on this show. Anyway, well, at least they kind of paint her out to be the bad guy, I feel like, because she is so honest and upfront about how she feels about stuff, which makes for great reality TV. But anyway, so the girls from Xscape, oh no, they are not having it. They're like, now listen, this is going to be like a one-day type of thing. We feel like, and their management felt like they should do like a co-headlining type of deal. And, when I first saw this clip, I was like, oh yeah, they could just do a co-headlining one night only type of thing. Cause they're not going to be able to pull it together to do multiple dates. So unless it was some type of already established tour or the Great Escape tour, as we'll soon find out. But anyway, so, and Coco is like, we've sold X amount of, I think she says 30 million albums. Now, that's going to get called into a question in just a moment. So hold on to your horses. So then she goes on to say, and what, they sold like 7 million? And for Tiny in her confessional, she's kind of like, well, listen, to be honest with you, me and Kandi are still on these people's TV screens. And, these people see us and they may not even know us from the groups that we were in. But then they find out that we can sing. And it's like, oh, we got millions of people watching us. So clearly we're going to have the bigger fan base right now. Right. And so y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Who got the biggest fan base? Because it's really coming. It's brought up in the preview. So we might as well talk about it. OK, so they are disagreeing. SWV is not feeling this at all. I mean, none of them. Lily is like, we not trying to make this. This ain't got to be about no egos. And Candy's like, well, listen, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all personally. But I mean, I mean, y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this was posted on our friends over at Reality Chat. Now, they also happened to catch this. Okay. Now, Juan came through with the receipts. Okay. He posted a Throwback Thursday. He posted a Throwback Thursday, baby. It says Xscape on the Great Escape Tour with special guests Belle Biv DeVoe and SWV. Now, when they are discussing this in the actual episode that's coming up this week, SWV, especially Coco, make it seem like they don't be doing no second billing or nothing like that. But I guess Don Juan was like, well, now hold up now. Because the receipts say differently, ma'am. The receipts say differently. Let's take it back. Let's take it back, forth and forth. Baby, let me tell you something. I mean, if the proof is out there, the proof is out there. So anyway, I don't know if you guys, first of all, find you a friend like Don Juan. Find you a manager, a staff member, a head of operations like Don Juan, because Don Juan ain't gonna let nothing slide, baby. That's the type of person you need on your team. Side note, if you watch his recap of the show, he tells you, especially in that first episode, that there's a preview clip of Coco, I think from SWV, talking about they done sold 30 million records. He's like, ain't nobody on this show sold 30 million records. I got to go look up the data. Let me look up the data, baby. Let me look up the data. I'm gonna Google it right now while I'm on the line. How many records, I want y'all to hear it, has SWV sold? I'm gonna ask the Google. Let me see if I can. Oh, now the Wikipedia says SWV has sold more than 25 million records worldwide, making them one of the best-selling girl groups of all time. Okay, that's what the Wikipedia say. So I don't know, Don Juan. We might have to. I mean, we might have to go back over. We might have to. We might have to go back over those figures. When I tell you this SWV and Xscape show is the gift that just keeps on giving, you know what it reminds me of? Something we saw last year that just came out of you. This is reminding me of the encore, and that's why I say they need to go ahead and bring R&B Divas back, because this is giving me R&B Divas season 3, not season 3, but just like a new wave of R&B divas. Because baby, when these R&B ladies get into it, they get into it, all right, and it be something fierce, man. And you know what makes it even better is because we are familiar with these ladies. We know they hits and stuff like that. We still gonna be singing them. I'm about to play some SWV right soon as I finish this video. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation down in the comment section below. I'm getting my entire life. I'm thinking this is hilarious, and it's a shame. It's a shameful God that we only got 4 more episodes. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, and I will catch you in the next video.